Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flay High Field for tonight's MIA Division II Girls Lacrosse Round of 16 matchup between the Westborough Rangers and your Westwood Wolverines. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of the great men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to please stand. We thank you for your service to our country. Now we invite all to stand for our national anthem at this time.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for your starting lineup, starting with the visiting Westborough Rangers. Number 1, Catherine Sam. Number 2, Mackenzie Gage. Number 3, Regan Kittredge. Number 6, Kayla Elrick. Number 7, Lily Villafore. Number 8, Taylor Payne. Number 9, May Abraham. Number 10, Delaney Valier. Number 11, Lucy Petralia. Number 13, Abigail Watson. And number 14, Abigail Ziemba. And now for your Westwood Wolverines. Number 2, Bridget Hughes. Number 3, Vivian Bean. Number 6, Caroline Nozzolillo. Number 8, Emily DeMayo. Number 9, Katie Krumzik. Number 10, Charlotte DeMayo. Number 15, Jen Mackin. Number 16, Captain Ava Kelly. Number 17, Captain Hillary Noble. Number 19, Cecilia Thurman. Number 20, Catherine Donnellan. And number 22, Kate Sullivan.
Good evening, Westwood, and welcome to Flayhive Field for a round of 16 matchup between the visiting Westborough Rangers and your Westwood Wolverines. It is an absolute beautiful night we have tonight here. I feel like, Evan, every game we've done in the last week or so has been pitch perfect weather, blue skies, not too much winds or anything like that, but an absolute exciting night. A lot of buzz here at Flayhive Field, coming off a big win last night was the Westwood Boys Lacrosse team over Grafton. A 10-8 win, came down towards the end, was an absolute thriller. And then rolling into today, Westwood Girls with a great opportunity here in the round of 16. A win today would you would move on to the round of 8, being one of 8 finalists left in Division II, a very competitive Division II. But they have a tough opponent today in Westborough. Westborough, a terrific team. They are 16-3 on the year, with a lot of big non-conference game matchups that they had. They played Neshoba, who Westwood beat them 16-11. Westwood played them in the first playoff game. They've played Shrewsbury twice. Shrewsbury, a Division I team, beat them both times they played. And then also played Lexington. Lexington, a perennial tough team in Division I. I think Lexington is a 16 seed in Division I, which Westborough ended up losing to, but they kept it close for much of the game. But we are excited tonight, folks. We are ready to get underway here. We got Jen Mackin in the circle. We got Caroline Nozzolillo, Charlotte DeMayo on the wings, and we are ready for lacrosse on the ref's whistle. And we are in play. So ball in the air, picked up by number 3, Regan Kittredge for Westborough, and she's going to have the draw control on the opening faceoff. And Westborough looking to get to work down in the Westwood defensive zone and their offensive zone. So not a lot of familiarity between both teams. The only common opponent was the Neshoba team, Neshoba Regional, who Westwood played on Friday night. But other than that, no commonalities between opponents. So, it's certainly going to be early on, feeling out process, kind of sizing each other up, seeing, the matchups, which matchups look favorable, making adjustments and things like that. Jen Mackin, right off the bat, playing terrific D, keeping that opponent to the outside. You're going to send it back up to number 3, Kittredge. She's looking to make a move. She's got Charlotte DeMayo playing defense on her. Westwood doing a great job. They're keeping them to the outside. Haven't seen any cutters attempting to cut through the middle area. Mackin pushing the defender out a little further, but we have a whistle. Ref saying play on, though. Looking to take it to the net is Westborough, but great job there. Emily DeMayo able to force her out. We got 3 bodies on that Westborough player, and then knocked loose there. Looked like Ava Kelly able to knock that on the ground and picked up by Catherine Donnellan. So Catherine Donnellan looking for an outlet. She finds one, and Hillary Noble. Well, Hillary Noble's got it. She's going to send it up, finds Krumzik. Krumzik then finds Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo takes a stick there, which was an infraction, so she's going to start with it right around the 40-yard line or so. I think the ref's going to have a restart there, and she is. So now Westwood with the possession, looking to go down the offensive zone and get their first scoring attempts. Caroline Nozzolillo with 3 bodies on her. She's got a lot a lot of attention, which we saw in the last game. It was quite often that she'd have 2, 3, 4 bodies on her, and she did a terrific job of finding an open player. She found Cecilia Thurman for 4 goals. She had all 4 assists on Cecilia Thurman's goals. Krumzik, gonna send it over to Emily DeMeo. Emily makes a dodge, but then pulls out, sends it inside for Kate Sullivan. Ball gets loose and picked up by Charlotte. Charlotte has it, going towards the net. She takes some contact, and we got a whistle. So we might have a card. We do. We got a yellow card, our first of the game. So a yellow card is going to be called on Westborough, number 14, Abigail Ziemba. She's going to walk off the field. And do we have a shooting space attempt? We do. So Charlotte DeMeo is going to have a great opportunity here. She's got kind of a right diagonal angle, but she's got great speed to make up for it. Passes it to Cecilia Thurman, and Thurman with the goal. Cecilia Thurman picking right where she left off in the game versus Neshoba. What a great look there. She found her on the back door, which was honestly the right opportunity. When she made the first couple steps, DeMeo, the other 2 defenders were closing in pretty good. She found Thurman there on the back door, put the Wolverines up 1-0. What a look, what a goal. Getting the first goal is critical. It's honestly, I'm sure it's what every coach says before the game is it's got to start. Let's get that first goal. Let's get off to a quick lead, and let's keep adding to it. It's the playoffs. Everyone's nervous. Literally everyone, parents, officials. You know, this is what it's all about. These games matter. You lose and you're out. So obviously you want to get that first goal. You want to add to it. You want to stay aggressive. And Westwood did that versus Neshoba, and they're certainly looking to pick it up where they left off in that game. So Westwood looking to get the offense going again. A nice win off the face-off, and another goal. So that was Emily DeMeo to Thurman again for the second goal for Thurman, and Westwood's second goal of the game. So Thurman finding that backdoor area. She's got a big, tall frame, so when she makes that catch, she's got a lot of net to work with to put it in the back of the net, and she scores her second goal. That's her 6th goal, folks, in the last 2 games. Unbelievable. Unbelievable for the junior attack. And a great start for the Wolverines. 2 quick goals, 9 minutes left here in the first quarter. We got Mackin at the face-off dot, who has been absolutely terrific, looking to get a draw control here, and Westwood to go down the other end again. So it's an infraction, and it's a Westwood ball. So Westwood gets the possession there, and Thurman has got the ball. And she's working her way. Looks like she's going to head behind the net. She does. Going to give it to Bridget Hughes, freshman. Bridget scored 2 goals versus Neshoba. The first one being her first playoff goal. So congrats to Bridget. Thurman. So that was a pass to Thurman by Sullivan. Looked like there was a stick in the head area of Thurman. So she's going to have a lane, but see what she does here. She holds it. She's going to the net. Shot and scores! My goodness, hot start for Cecilia Thurman. 3 goals already in less than 4 minutes for Cecilia Thurman to put Westwood up 3-0. Unbelievable. You know, when you think about top goal scoring for Westwood, Nozzolillo right there at the top. You have the DeMeo sisters. You have Kate Sullivan. You have a lot of these young players stepping in, Mackin. Cecilia Thurman was, you know, an assist machine. She was the one who was feeding them all these goals. And if you're getting her in the goal mix like this, her 7th goal in 2 games, you have yourself an outstanding player that is really peaking at the right time of the season, folks, in the playoffs. Unbelievable. 3 goals in less than 4 minutes, and Westwood's got the possession. Right off another draw control. Charlotte DeMeo with the draw control. So Westwood looking to get right back into the offensive zone for some more attempts here. So DeMeo up to Sullivan, to Thurman, who's got the hot stick. To Bridget Hughes. Hughes looking for a cutter. She finds one, shot and score! Hughes to Charlotte DeMeo to the back of the net. What a look. There was a lot of traffic there. Hughes was still able to find a cutting Charlotte DeMeo, and Charlotte DeMeo finished that. Great connection there by the freshman to the junior. You know, as Evan, I was just watching the game from Neshoba. You know, obviously what sticks out is 5 goals from Caroline Nozzolillo, 4 goals from CC Thurman, but the DeMayo sisters, unbelievable. Some things you don't see in the stat sheet was what they were doing in the defensive zone, and another win by Mackin. Unbelievable. The DeMayo sisters were absolutely terrific. They played all 100 yards of the field. They had countless turnovers, a shot, and a goal! Caroline Nozzolillo on the goal from a pass from Katie Krumzik. So Westwood just absolutely putting on the burners, getting their 5th goal there, and Caroline Nozzolillo's first of the game. But to keep adding to what I was saying, the DeMayo sisters were unbelievable. I saw Charlotte with about 3 interceptions, clean interceptions in the defensive zone, which turned into transition, turned into goals. Emily DeMayo as well. And they both contributed on the stat sheet with goals, but what a game from those two. Unbelievable. Certainly well-experienced players that have been playing since their freshman year, and they've been contributing since their freshman year. They're already committed to play at Quinnipiac University, but what a game just from watching the film, seeing the effort from both those twin sisters. So it looks like we're going to get a redo here on the face-off. Again, false start by both teams, so they're going to have them redo it. Jen Mackin has been absolutely terrific at the face-off, Dodd. Really starting that Longmeadow game. She had 12 draw controls versus Longmeadow, and Longmeadow is, I believe, the 6th seed in Division II. So, to do that versus a talented team like that, who Westwood beat pretty handedly. I think it was 17-6. It was a really big confidence builder for a sophomore Jen Mackin. And she's scoring some goals as well. Remember in the last game, she was guarding Pinto, and Pinto was their best player. Pinto had kind of a nice move where she created some space to run down the other end. Mackin was about 10 yards behind her. Mackin chased her down, able to catch up to her. Unbelievable effort play. And Donnellan gets the ball on an errant pass and then gives it to who other but Jen Mackin. Mackin looking to make a couple moves. She does, getting it across the 50. She's going to send it up, it looks like, to Charlotte DeMayo. Yep, Charlotte's going to send it over to CC Thurman, to Krumzik. Krumzik with an assist on the last goal to Nozzolillo. She's going to send it up top to Nozzolillo again. So those two connecting early here. Emily DeMayo looks to make a move, pulls back. Now she's going lefty, sends it inside to a cutting Krumzik, but we have a call. Did Krumzik go through the crease? Nope, okay, so it's going to stay with Westwood. But Westwood is firing on all cylinders. They're getting good looks. They're finding cutters. Nozzolillo looking for a cutter now herself. She's going to work it inward. Has a couple bodies on her. Doesn't matter. She's still finding space. Pulls back to Sullivan. Sullivan's got it. Still got it. Shot. Score! Kate Sullivan took a couple whacks. Shot it lefty. It looked like it still got deflected on the shot, but still found the back of the net for Westwood's 6th goal. We are basically halfway through the first quarter, so 6 goals through 6 minutes of lacrosse so far. Heck of a start for the Wolverines. Well, Westwood being the 7 seed, we've been kind of saying it that, getting a timeout call here by Westborough, but Westwood being a 7 seed, never seen it. We haven't seen that in quite a while, and if I'm, and I'm sure the players are feeling this way and coaching staff as well, there's definitely a chip on their shoulder. They have competed with the best. When I look at some of Westwood's big wins, they've beaten Hingham, they've beaten Franklin, they've beaten Longmeadow, they beat Medfield. Medfield's the #1 seed for Division 3. Longmeadow is, I believe, the 6th seed for Division 2. Hingham's inside of them from a seedings perspective as well. And then, when you look at the losses are a big factor too. They lost to Lincoln Sudbury, the Division 1 state champion from last year, in overtime. Lincoln Sudbury is the 3 seed in Division 1. They lost to Wellesley 10-8. Wellesley's the 2 seed in Division 1. Lost to Notre Dame, who arguably is the best team in the state for girls lacrosse. Central Catholic, who is the number 1 seed for Division 1, their only loss was to Notre Dame Academy. So these are, the losses that Westwood has. And, Westwood being a 7 seed, I think they love where they're at. They're in a great side of the bracket. NDA's on the other side of the bracket, where NDA's going to have a tough route themselves. But Westwood has, the sky is the limit for them. They have so much talent. The defense has been playing terrific. When you have Catherine Donnan playing the way she is, and then you got, Noble and Kelly, but then the midfielders that come back, and Mackin, the effort that we saw from her in the last game, both DeMayo's running the whole, the DeMayo sisters probably run about 6 miles each game, which is remarkable, to be able to do that and to still produce the way they do. But I think, basically to summarize all of that, you can attribute the way they're coming out hot like this. I think they're playing not only, hungry, but playing angry, and feeling maybe potentially slighted for how they were positioned. But you know what? We love it. We love the motivation we're seeing, loving the production, and, obviously, Westwood looking to get the next one. You're up 6-0, get the next one, get the 7th, get the 8th. They play their best lacrosse when they are scoring a lot of goals and a lot of goals quickly. So Westwood with another draw control. That's Charlotte DeMayo on the draw control. Unbelievable. Charlotte already with a few today for Westwood. If Jen Mackin's not winning it cleanly, she's got Nazalillo and Charlotte DeMayo right there as well. So Emily DeMayo to Krumzik. Krumzik going to send it up top to Kate Sullivan. Kate Sullivan with the last goal for Wolverines. Going to send it inside to Thurman. And a save by the Westborough goaltender. So great save there by number 23, Miriam Rabuk. Ball is on the ground. Still on the ground. Nazalillo goes in there and she takes it herself. And she's got some space. She's looking to shoot. She does, and she scores. Caroline Nazalillo. Oh my goodness, the ball was there. It was for the taking by both teams. She just said, you know what, I'm going to just take it myself, picked it up, scooped it cleanly, had some speed. There was 2 defenders, cut through both of them, shot it low there to get it to the back of the net for the Wolverines' 7th goal and her 2nd of the game. What an effort by Caroline Nazalillo. They are playing inspired lacrosse right now. Literally ready from the first whistle, right from the jump. And right back to the face-off dot. Mackin at the dot. Nazalillo and Charlotte DeMayo at the wing. Charlotte with another clean win. Charlotte DeMayo, another draw control. He's going to send it to Thurman. And Thurman's looking to set it up. Going to send it over to Krumzik. Krumzik looking inside. Then sends it over to freshman Bridget Hughes. To Kate Sullivan. Kate's going to send it over to Charlotte DeMayo, to sister Emily DeMayo, down low to Thurmond. Thurmond up top to Sullivan. Sullivan with a shot on net and a save by Westborough goaltender, but it looked like it went in the net, and it did. So it was an original save, and there was some spin on the ball that went to the back of the net, and Kate Sullivan with her 2nd goal, and Westwood's 8th goal. This is the fastest start I've seen Westwood get off to in quite some time. It's 4 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westwood is up 8-0. And folks, they're not playing, a team that just started their program. They're playing a Westborough team that's 16-3 on the year. A team that's played Division I non-league games. And this is how Westwood looked versus Long Meadow. And Long Meadow playing the best of the best in the state for girls lacrosse. And Westwood brings their best game. They are absolutely exceptional, and they are a top team in the state, no question about it. Mackin, the face-off dot, ball is going backwards, and it's going to be picked up by Westborough. So Westborough with the draw control there, number 7, Lily Villaflor. And Westborough looking to get the offense going and get on the board, cut into the Westwood lead. Plenty of game left. You score a few goals and you can cut that lead in half. That's all you're looking for if you're Westborough. If you can cut that lead in half, that's a big win going into halftime, and the momentum's in your favor. Pass inside, but great D there by Mackin. Infraction though. It's going to be a Westborough ball. So Lily Villafort is going to have it. She's well positioned right in the middle. See if Westwood's got an angle to be able to cut off her way to the net. Villafort looking to shoot. She does shoot, and she scores. Wow. Impressive goal there by Villafort. She shot it right off the whistle from about 10, 12 yards out and found it back in the net. So that goal by Villafort puts Westborough on the board for their first goal and an 8-1 score. That's typically what we see more at the college level on the shooting spaces. They are tremendous shooters, power shooters like that. High school, we'll see them, take it to the net. Higher scoring opportunities. If you take it to the net, you see more net. But what an impressive goal there by Villafort. Villafort is a senior for Westborough. And I'd imagine she's probably going to be playing somewhere at the next level. So back to the face-off dot. We have both wings on the left side. This is an interesting look we got here. Mackin at the dot. Still got Nazalillo and Charlotte DeMeo. So Mackin's going to win it herself. Mackin with another draw control win. Won it cleanly herself. Jen Mackin, major factor in the games thus far. Westwood gonna pass it around. Nazalillo looking to make a move. She's gonna reset, send it back over to the right side to Emily DeMeo. Emily gonna send it to twin sister Charlotte. Charlotte's got some momentum, but then pulls back, and it was smart as there was some defenders closing in on her. Emily with the shot on net, but Westwood able to maintain the possession, and a well-positioned Thurman behind the net. Thurman looking inside, finds Nazalillo. Nazalillo inside to Hughes. That was a great pass, but just got loose, but Westwood able to pick that possession up. So crumbs it to Sullivan. Sullivan with 2 goals already, scored the last one for Westwood. Hughes going to give it to Thurman. Thurman going lefty, finds Sullivan inside, and Sullivan with the goal. So Kate Sullivan with her 3rd goal on a great pass by Cecilia Thurman. Kate Sullivan is a remarkable, remarkable hockey player, but she is certainly making an argument that she is just as talented in lacrosse. What she's been doing on the field this year with the goals and assists, she's terrific on defense. She had probably one of the biggest turnovers caused in Westwood history, able to get the turnover for Westwood against Longmeadow in the quarterfinals when they were down a goal. They needed that turnover to go down the other end to tie it. Just a remarkable play that will go down in history as one of the biggest plays we've seen ever at Flay High Field. But Kate Sullivan, 3 goals already. And Westwood's hot start, up 9-1 to start this game on Westborough. So Westwood back to aggressive defense in the midfield, looking to get the ball on the ground, making it difficult for teams to move that ball forward. And the ball does hit the ground. Hughes on it. They're going to send it over to number 6 for Westborough. Number 6 is Kayla Elric. To number 3, Regan Kittredge. Looking to find some space. Noble doing a good job of keeping the space and then pushing the offensive player outside. That offensive player started at the goal line, and Noble's able to push her out towards the 20-yard line. Great job, Hillary Noble. senior captain, senior leader. He's going to be attending Skidmore College next year, playing lacrosse. A terrific talent. And a major pillar on this girls lacrosse team on the back end. The Westwood doing a good job, not giving any ground. A shot on net and a goal. So a goal there by Regan Kittredge for Westborough to get their second goal. Regan Kittredge made a nice little move. Got a shot on net, able to find the back of the net for Westborough's second goal with 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to the face-off dot. We're seeing the same kind of setup as the last time. The wings are both on the left side of the face-off area. Jenny Mackin on the dot. Last time she won it cleanly to herself. See what she does here. One of the hardest things to do in lacrosse is face-offs. You're trying to do one thing, the other player's trying to do the other. And to find any control in that, you know, it's an amazing skill set. And if you have a good face-off person on your team, you are going to do a lot of great things, especially on offense, because you can't score if you don't have possession. Ball is in play, up in the air, and a draw control by Charlotte DeMayo. She has had a few already today and has been hugely impactful on Westwood's draw control so far. Nozzolillo taking some physicality from number 7. We gotta go to whistle there. Lily Villafort put a stick on her. It was enough to get the call. Caroline's not gonna have a free possession here, but this is where they find those back doors. And she's looking inside, shot on net, and saved by the goaltender. That was a shot by Charlotte DeMayo, and a very nice save by Miriam Rabel. So with the horn, that is gonna be the end of the first quarter, and a big start for the Wolverines after one quarter of lacrosse, up 9-2 on Westborough. Absolute torrid start for Westwood. They were hot as a piston to kick off this game. First 3 goals of the game from Cece Thurman, right off the bat. First, second, third. Then Charlotte DeMayo with the 4th goal. Nozzolillo with the 5th. Kate Sullivan on the 6th goal. Nozzolillo with her 2nd goal, the 7th goal for Westwood. Then Sullivan again for the 8th and 9th goal. Sullivan with 3 goals, Thurman with 3 goals. And this blazing hot start, unbelievable. They came ready to play, and they're playing with purpose, folks. And they're looking to pick up right where they left off in the first quarter here to start off the second quarter. Mackin at the dot, Nozzolillo and Charlotte on the wings. Back to their kind of standard areas in the wings on both sides of the circle. And Charlotte DeMayo with another draw control. I'm writing now in my notes to ask after the game for the stats of how many draw controls Charlotte DeMayo is having. What an impact she's having. Hughes going to the net, shot, saved by the goaltender. Nice backup there by Krumzik, able to pick it up. Thurman's got it. Working her way left to right. Sends it up top to Charlotte DeMayo. Charlotte back down low to Krumzik. Kate Sullivan. Kate Sullivan inside to Charlotte. Shot, score! What a look. Kate Sullivan had it. She looked inside, found Charlotte DeMayo. Or was it vice versa? I think it was Kate Sullivan to Charlotte for the Wolverine 10th goal. What a look. It was not an easy pass. She was up top. The cutter was coming down low. She had to look back, catch, and then shoot. But what a goal by Charlotte DeMayo on a pass from Kate Sullivan. Right in the first minute of the second quarter, Wolverines getting a goal. You love to see it. Just another draw control by Charlotte DeMayo, which turns into goals. These big face-off wins are so impactful, especially with the offensive opportunities and ultimately goals that go in the net. And guess who, folks? Charlotte DeMayo with another draw control. I, for 100% certainly, will be asking for the stat line after the game to see how many draw controls Charlotte DeMayo had. Unbelievable effort from her tonight. And we're not even halfway through the game. So Westwood looking to get an additional goal to keep adding to their lead. Pass inside to Emily DeMayo. Emily DeMayo takes a stick. We're going to get a call. Emily's going to have an opportunity to take it to the net. She's got a decent angle. Watch the back door, though, too. Watch Thurman. You know, it's something we've seen on a couple of these shooting spaces. But DeMayo's going to go to the net. She's going to shoot, and a save by the goaltender. Nice save there. Oh, and Thurman able to get a stick on the clear attempt. So Thurman gets it, then tries to pass inside. Ball gets loose, but not the end of the world. Nozzolillo looking to pick it up, but got away there. Nozzolillo still battling for it. Nozzolillo picks it up. Nozzolillo with control. Nozzolillo with speed. He's got it. Shot on net. Save. And we got an infraction. I think it might have been a crease violation when they're going to give the ball to the goaltender for Westborough, Miriam Rabuk. Rabuk's going to pass it to a defender, but a turnover here. Westwood looking to pick it up, and there was some contact. So now a Westwood ball. Great effort there, Charlotte DeMayo. Charlotte DeMayo picked it up, took a stick, and ref calls a whistle for Westborough, and Westwood going to keep the ball. So Nozzolillo looking to get to work. Sends it inside, just misses a cutting Krumzik. But great backup there by Charlotte DeMayo. Charlotte to her sister Emily. Emily with a nice move, looking to go lefty. She takes some contact. And we'll get a whistle. So Emily DeMayo is going to get another opportunity here. She's got kind of a similar angle, but more on the left side than where last time she was on the right side. She's going to pass it in to Kate Sullivan. Kate Sullivan looking inside to Thurman, and Thurman with the finish. Oh, Thurman with her 4th goal of the game on a great pass from Kate Sullivan. That is Kate Sullivan's sweet spot. She really finds, you know, the cutters that go close to the net, around the net, typically a Thurman or a Nozzolillo, and those girls know how to finish when they get a clean pass like that. Thurman, what a start. 4 goals already. 8 minutes, 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Wolverines up 11-2. But Westwood does a great job where a lot of misdirections. You think one pass is going to lead to then, you know, that person going to the net. No. They make about 2, 3 quick passes, and then they find that open player in front of the net. There's a lot of misdirection that, you know, is certainly well coached. I watched a goal from the Neshoba game, and Bridget Hughes had it, a shooting, like a free opportunity behind the net. She passed it left, you know, instead of passing front towards the net. She passed it left to Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo then passes it to the front of the net for a well-timed Charlotte DeMayo on a goal. If you are, you know, watching this game, definitely check that out. It was a Charlotte DeMayo goal that started from a free space opportunity from Bridget Hughes behind the net. So Westborough's got the possession. Westwood with their sticks up. Looking to take away some of those passing lanes. Taylor Payne's got it, looking to make a move. Great job there by Ava Kelly, keeping her outside and away from the net. Looking inside, shot is going to go wide. That was a shot by Lily Villafort. Villafort, a terrific player for Westborough. She's got the 1st goal for Westborough. And Westborough keeps the possession after the shot. And looking to get another opportunity here. Looking inside. Going to send it back down low. Finding a cutter. It was caught in a shot and a goal. So a goal there by Taylor Payne. Taylor Payne for Westborough's 3rd goal of the game. That was a nice catch, nice goal. You know, they went into traffic areas, which are typically the best areas you want to be for a scoring opportunity. However, in those areas, you're going to take a couple whacks. You know, you're going to take some contact. So, you know, kudos to them. You know, it was a nice pass. She went in that kind of that traffic area, high traffic area, was able to get a shot off on net and found the back of the net for the third goal for Westborough. And folks, we have an update. Westwood baseball with a big win, 6-3 over Algonquin on the road. Unbelievable, tremendous win for the Wolverines. That advances them to the round of 8, which I believe they will be playing Walpole. We'll double check on that, folks, but we have a live update. Kudos to my battery mate, Evan Cardomino. So Westwood with a big win, 6-3 over a talented Algonquin team. Good win, and congrats to head coach Brian Whalen and the squad. They've been a fun team to watch, a talented team, and they got more homework left, and they got a great opportunity in front of them as a very talented team in the last of 8 teams left for Division II baseball. A save there by Donnelly. So Donnelly with a great save. And they're looking to break it out. She's going to send it over to Jen Mackin. Jen Mackin, who's got some wheels, and she's getting it going. Makes a couple moves, cuts through the middle. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on her. There's a whistle there. She has got a lot of attention, and she still gets it across the 50 and takes a stick to the head area. Is it going to be a card? It is. So Westwood's going to go a player up with that card. So Mackin, tough kid. She took a stick kind of the head area, still was going. She had about 5, 6 players on her. Didn't matter. She is playing, her game is up a gear in the playoffs. As mentioned earlier, the effort we saw from her, Westwood is up 10 or 11 goals in the fourth quarter, and you couldn't tell from her. She was chasing down players. She was playing defense. It was awesome to watch. And also not surprising, coming from a great athletic family here in Westwood. You know, they are terrific athletes, but they also play the game the right way, the Mackin family. Charlotte DeMeo, Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo looks inside, finds Charlotte. Charlotte takes on some traffic, able to get loose and scores. Charlotte DeMeo on a great goal. She took a pass from Nozzolillo, went in. There was a couple different players that were in the area there. She had some sticks kind of, there were a couple sticks trying to knock that loose. She adjusted, made a nice spin move to find a little bit of more space to take a shot on net and score that one. That's Westwood's 12th goal. And Charlotte's second goal of the game. Oh, excuse me, that's Charlotte's third goal. So Charlotte with 3 goals. So we have Thurmond with 4, Kate Sullivan with 3, Charlotte DeMeo with 3. So I think there was contact on that play. So what they're calling is there was contact when she shot that. So Westwood's going to get a free face-off win here, is what I'm understanding. Yes, so you're not going to see the traditional face-off. You remember seeing this in the state championship. Ava Connaughton scored a goal. She took contact. And then Westwood got a free face-off. This is a big play, folks. You get the free face-off. You get it through a couple players like that. And now you're back to offense. So Westwood, with possession again, looking to get another goal, add on to their lead. 12-3. We've got 5 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. DeMeo looking inside, and that's going to be intercepted by Westborough. Abigail Ziemba with the interception. She's looking to get through a couple bodies. Westwood doing a terrific job of being aggressive, trying to get that ball on the ground. Get a whistle on the field. There was some contact. They're going to give him a restart. She's going to set it up towards the sideline, and it's going to get past her teammate, Lucy Petralia, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. So Hillary Noble's going to take it. she's going to take it into the Westwood offensive zone. So she sends it to Mackin, and Mackin's going to bring it inside the 20. And Westwood setting their offense back up. Aaron pass there. It looked like it was a good pass, just got away from Krumzik, so that's a turnover. And Westborough's got the ball back. So Westborough looking to break it out. They're going to send it upfield. And Noble's got it. So Noble with the turnover. Noble's going to send it inside to Hughes. Hughes takes a stick but goes outside. Thurman looking for a body. She finds one, and Krumzik's shot hits the post. You got a call. I think it might have been a crease violation, so they're going to give the possession to Westborough's goaltender, Rabic. Rabic's going to send it over to 10. Ball gets loose. Thurman aggressively picks it up. But there's an infraction there. Delaney Valier going to send it towards the far side of the field, over to 15, Emily Gray. And now Westborough looking to break it out. Ball hits the turf. Picked up by number 3, Regan Kittredge. Kittredge scored the second goal for Westborough. And she's working her way in. She's going to get inside the 30 for Westwood. Nozzolillo looking to get a stick on it. She does. The ref says no. Wasn't clean contact. I don't know if it was because she had the stick close to the head area. I mean, she had stick on stick, but you know, they do see whistles even on the stick on sticks. It might be because what was the route that the stick went to knock the ball loose. I'll have to learn more on that. A ball is in the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's out on Westwood. And Westborough's going to pick it up. Valafor to Payne. To Abraham. Working it around. Like Sam's. Sam's looking to make a move. She does a little spin move, trying to cut in between, looked like both DeMayo sisters, but great job by Charlotte. Charlotte got a stick on it, got it loose. And Westwood had the possession, and they're going to say that there was infraction on Westborough. And Westwood now looking to transition. Charlotte DeMayo, nice move, able to avoid that contact just short of the 50-yard line. And she's got some speed and some space here. She's going to give it over to Krumzik. And then Thurman. Thurman loses it briefly, picks it back up. Sends it over to Emily DeMayo. Ooh, Emily was sending it over to Charlotte. The sun was directly in her eyes. And at this hour with the sun setting, it's setting facing the high school, so if any passes are coming laterally, there's a very bright sun you got to deal with. Westborough working their way inside the 50 into their scoring area. They have some speed. And 11's going to send it inside. Ball gets loose. Picked back up by Kittredge. We got a whistle on the field. Kittredge has still got it. Ref says hold up. The ref wants her to start on her whistle. And she does. Ehrlich, defended by Emily DeMayo. Emily all over her, doing a great job getting her outside the 20. Get a whistle again. I'm going to set it up behind the net, so Villafore with it. Villafore, a terrific player for Westborough. Got a goal already. Terrific shot inside to Kittredge. Kittredge looking to make a move, finds some room. And it's going to be an infraction on Westwood. So Kittredge is going to have an opportunity on a free possession. A decent angle. It's not a perfect angle, but decent enough where I think she'll have an opportunity to take it directly to the net. Shot, and a save by Donnelly. Donnelly with a big save on the free possession. But Westborough is able to get the possession back. Ball was knocked loose there by Charlotte DeMayo. Big save by Donnelly. Those are tough saves on the free possession. When players are coming at you unabated, you know, they have a lot of options to shoot it or to hold it and to, even kind of stuff it in the net, almost dunk it in the net if they wanted to. She did a terrific job on that save. And great job by Wolverines D, knocking balls loose, but then Westborough able to pick it up, and they're maintaining the possession. Pass inside gets loose. And picked up by number 1. She's going to sling it in the back of the net for the goal. So Catherine Sams is going to score the goal there, and that's the 4th goal for Westborough. So kind of a loose ball that got away. She was the closest player. Picked it up, just kind of swung it sideways on net. Those are sometimes the most effective ways, especially when they're low. And able to get that one in the back of the net for the 4th goal for Westborough. So it looks like we have 3 seconds left here in the half. Westwood up 12-4. Mackin's going to take the face off. And Westborough is going to get the draw control. And with the horn, that is going to be the end of the first half. So a terrific half for Westwood. And after one half of lacrosse, Westwood 12, Westborough 4. So coming out to start the second half here, Westwood with a terrific first half. They got off to a hot start. They scored, I think it was 8 goals in a row. Was it 8 or 6? I think it was 8. It was 8 in a row before Westborough scored their first one. The goals, Thurman scoring the first 3, Charlotte DeMayo scoring the 4th, Kate Sullivan on the 6th, Nozzolillo on the 7th, Sullivan on the 8th, Kate Sullivan again on the 9th, Charlotte on the 10th, Thurman on the 11th, and Charlotte on the 12th. And right back to the face-off dot we go. Jen Mackin, Nozzolillo, and Charlotte DeMayo on the left side, the wing area. We're going to send it over that way. And clean win by Nozzolillo. One-handed clean win. Terrific leadership tonight from Nozzolillo. We've seen a couple loose balls. We've seen draw controls like that where she is determined. She has the mindset of, that ball's there, I'm taking it, no one else is. Just terrific, terrific leadership. Those are, when you have your best players that want the ball in their hands, you're going to do some big things in the playoffs. Great sign to see. Caroline Nozzolillo is fired up and she's motivated today. Speaking of Nozzolillo, has a possession in front of the net. She takes contact to the head. And that's going to be a yellow card. So a yellow card for number 14, Abigail Ziemba. Westwood's going to go up a player. And Nozzolillo should have an opportunity here for a shooting space, and she will. And with her shot, folks, she could shoot it from there, or she could take it in the net. She's got an incredible shot. We'll see what she does. We've also seen Westwood looking for a couple quick passes as well that have turned into goals. They have a lot of options, so she's going to send it up top. Sullivan's then going to give it to Emily DeMayo. Inside on the pass. Sullivan sent it inside to Nozzolillo. Ball gets loose and picked up by Westborough. The Westborough pass goes out of bounds. It was deflected by Westwood. Thurman got a stick on that and deflected out of bounds. So Westborough is going to keep it. Westborough is still down a player because of the penalty. And they're looking to burn clock. And while they're trying to do that, Westwood's looking to get the turnover to get possession while they are up a player. A pass through the middle. Ball hits the ground. Nozzolillo looking to get that ball. She ran in there with some purpose. There was some contact, and they're going to give the possession to Westborough. So Westborough has it, and they're going to get it. They'll work to get it inside the 20, and they do. So Kayla Elrick. They're just going to look to continue to burn clock, to get back to even strength here. They're doing a good job of moving it around. Kittredge. Now Westwood looking to get closer to see if they can get the ball on the ground. Kittredge does a nice job avoiding the rush. Gonna send it down low. We've got two players on her, Kate Sullivan and Charlotte DeMayo. And I'm gonna send it back up top. Abraham's got it over to Petralia. Petralia's got Nozzolillo all over her. Petralia sends it inside, finds Taylor Payne. And they're going to look to settle it down. So the clock winding down on the penalty. And it looks like we are back to even strength here. So back to even strength. Now we'll see Westborough looking to make a move, but the ball gets loose on the pass. And a turnover. So Westwood ball now going the other way. Be picked up by Ava Kelly. Ava Kelly's going to send it down low. It looked like to Mackin, and then up to Hillary Noble. So Hillary Noble getting the feet moving. Hillary Noble's got some speed. Makes a couple moves. Crosses the 50. She's got a good vision heading to the net. It's going to send it over to Krumzik. Krumzik's got some room. Pulls back. And then down to Bridget Hughes. To Thurman. Thurman looking inside to Sullivan. Nice catch. Turnaround shot. Score! Kate Sullivan. Great catch. She caught it lefty. The window was kind of closing on that opportunity where she was looking to shoot. Did a little quick spin to the other side. Shot on net. And with the goal. Great goal by Kate Sullivan. Great awareness, though, too, to make that quick decision, turn the other way, and find the back of the net. Sullivan's fourth of the game. Just terrific passing going. Westwood's not afraid to pass those difficult passes in the just in front of the net, high traffic areas. And the players know they're going to take a couple whacks. They're going to take some contact. And what we've seen is, they're shooting it, scoring, taking contact. They're also doing some nice spin moves to avoid the contact, find some more space, get a nice shot off, and a lot of goals have been coming from those passes inside, just in front of the net area. We're going to get a redo on the face-off. Mackin on the dot, Nozzolillo and Charlotte on the outside. We're going to get another redo. So the second redo here. Got a great crowd here at Play Hive. A really good crowd. We got a lot of different family members, athletes. We have a lot of different youngsters too. Young girls that play lacrosse in the town. It's really awesome. They see their heroes, like the girls out here on the field play, and they want to be like them when they grow up. And that's why Westwood becomes so successful, is because for years and years and years, and these girls on this field now at one point were 7 years old, 8 years old, watching Westwood High Girls Lacrosse years back and saw that and wanted to be a part of it and got into the sport early. And you have great coaches and club teams, not only just the Westwood youth level, but the club level, that help develop them into the players they are today. And unbelievable, the players that come through this system and then go on to play at the Division I level, playing in national championship games, winning national championship games, it's remarkable. And you can see the future here with a bunch of the different You know, teams that are here in attendance, the Westwood Girls Lacrosse teams here, rooting on some of their favorite players here in the Westwood High School uniforms. Westborough. Westborough looking to get some more offense going. Westwood's got a 9-goal lead. And Westborough desperately needs to cut into that. It's now the third quarter. It's starting to get later in the game. You really need to start getting some goals to cut into that lead to be able to build some form of momentum to get yourself back in this game. Seasons are on the line. Got a whistle there. Noble's able to get a stick on it, but infraction called. Westbrook. So look at that. Noble all over again. Oh, gets the ball on the ground, but gonna call that an infraction. Seems like a clean clip, stick to stick, but we get the call on the field. Villaflor will send it over to Kittredge. Get another whistle. So Kittredge is going to initiate. Didn't hear a whistle there, so she initiated on the nod from the ref. And Westwood doing a good job on defense, keeping them far outside, and then forcing Westborough to force some difficult passes. Passes where there's already a Westwood player in the vicinity able to potentially get a stick on it or force turnovers. Villaflor down low to number 8, Payne. Payne scored the 3rd goal for Westborough. Villaflor got Vivian Bean on her. And Emily DeMeo on defense down low too. Doing a good job pushing that defender outside. She's pushing Payne, who's a terrific player for Westborough. Back up to Villaflor. To Kittredge. Hillary Noble on Kittredge. Gets the ball loose, but a whistle on the field. Getting a lot of whistles. Westwood doing a good job of getting the ball loose, but just missing where on a clean turnover. But regardless, Westwood, with their good defense, is burning clock. The clock continues to burn as they're doing a great job keeping the Westborough players outside, forcing them to consider other options because the middle area is not open. Oh, and Hillary Noble gets a stick on that, and she gets a turnover. So Hillary Noble, with a big turnover there, she's got some speed. She's got 2 defenders in front of her. She's looking to get some space. She's pulling back, but great job there by Hillary Noble. Gets the clean turnover, brings it all the way down to the 10-yard line, and then sets it up for the Wolverine offense. You know, and she's not going to get credit for if a goal happens here on the stat sheet, but folks, that is one of the bigger plays that you will see for a defender to help out the offense for a goal like that. So Emily DeMeo with the goal, but you got to give credit to Hillary Noble. That goal does not happen if it's not a clear turnover caused by Hillary Noble, who then took it about 60 yards down the field to allow Westwood to set that up. Nice pass to Emily DeMeo for the Wolverines' 13th goal. Terrific leadership. Hillary Noble's been all over their best players. They have her in the middle of the field because she does such a good job of getting in the passing lanes. And then, you know, it's not just one thing to be able to get a stick on it, get turnovers, but she ran that ball herself. And, you know, she probably could have taken it to the net if she wanted to. Might not have been, you know, the highest percentage scoring opportunity. There was a couple players that she would have had to walk through. Charlotte DeMeo with another draw control. But unselfishly, she passed it off to her teammates, and the outcome was a goal. Charlotte DeMeo with another draw control, and Westwood looking to get back into their offense. up 14-4 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass inside to DeMeo. DeMeo takes contact and the shot goes wide. So Bridget Hughes up to Jen Mackin. Emily DeMeo looks inside to Charlotte, and Charlotte scores. So folks, for the first time in a while, we have a DeMeo to DeMeo goal. Emily DeMeo to twin sister Charlotte on the goal. Love saying that, folks. We said it a bunch last year. I think we've certainly seen some this year, but a DeMeo goal in the playoffs, something you love to see. We used to call a bunch of those for Varnerin to Varnerin goals, but a DeMeo to DeMeo playoff goal is one of our favorite calls to make. So Charlotte DeMeo on a pass from Emily DeMeo.
They're right here. Maggie, they're right over here. Maggie, they're over here.
Charlotte's third goal of the game, and Charlotte with another draw control. My goodness, she's got to be close to 10 with the draw controls. Just absolutely dominating in the midfield when it comes to possessions on those draw controls. Game changers. If you have your team doing this in the playoffs, I don't care who you're playing, you're going to have a chance to win. You could be playing a Division I college team, you got a chance to win when you're winning that many possessions. Unbelievable. Nozzolillo took some contact there, get a whistle. The clock is ticking. Wolverines are over the 10-goal threshold, so we're going to have a running clock. We have one in the third quarter, so it's at 20 seconds now. 19, 18. Nozzolillo looking to score before the clock ticks 0. Shot on net's going to go wide. Now at 10 seconds, so we're going to say the possession's for Westborough. So Westborough now with 5 seconds. Oh no, it's for Westwood. So Westwood's got it. Clock's going to expire. And after the horn, through 3 quarters of play, Westwood 15, Westborough 4. So Jen Mackin going back to the dot for the start of the fourth quarter here. Westwood is up 15-4, so being up over 10 goals, the clock will be running. So if they can maintain this lead, they can make a pretty quick fourth quarter, and Westwood will be on their way to the round of 8. So a win on the face-off there by Villafort and the draw control, and they're going to get to work. Instead of number 10, Delaney Valier. But a nice turnover there. Mackin able to get a stick on it, picks it up and gives it to Bridget Hughes. Hughes looking across the 50. She does. And she does a great job avoiding the stick. Great job by Bridget Hughes. We saw her do that on a shooting space where she had to avoid a stick, and she did to go a little bit further outside on a shot. Had a nice angle on the net to get a goal the other night versus Neshoba. Very smart player. And these freshmen, they play like they've been playing on varsity for more than a year. Some great confidence in them, instilled, I'm sure, by their upperclassmen showing them the way. Caroline Nozzolillo. Looking to work it inside. She is. Shot on net and a goal. That is a patent Caroline Nozzolillo goal. If you see anyone else try that goal, they need to pay Caroline Nozzolillo copyright, because she has done that goal countless times at Westwood, and it is essentially the goal that it was the winning goal versus Longmeadow last year, using her strength, her speed, and ultimately the shot to get that in the back of the net for Westwood's 16th goal. Great goal by Nozzolillo. I believe that's only her second goal of the game. But it doesn't tell the story of how impactful she's been today. She's been playing a monster game for Westwood. Some big turnovers that she's been able to cause. some ground balls that she's picked up and some great assists, helping on a lot of helpers. She's had a bunch to Thurmond and Kate Sullivan. Westborough with the ball. Ball knocked loose by Noble. A whistle on the play. May Abraham with it. She's going to have the ball, but we do have Noble kind of in the way between her and the net, so she might be looking for backdoor play. She does, holds on it, it's going to send it down low. Westwood defense been spectacular tonight. It's really not a lot of options for Westborough to get their offense going. And when they don't have anything, they're going to keep working it down low or they send it back up top, but not in the middle. Stick on that one. Able to get a stick on that one was, looks like number 27 for Westwood. Nope. I'll have to see who that player was. It was 24. So Elizabeth Weeman able to get a stick on that one. Terrific play by Weeman. Pass was trying to come across the middle for an open look, and she got a great stick on that one. And Westwood with a turnover here. Mackin catches it cleanly, and she's going to send it up top. Looks like she sends it to Shea. Shea taking some contact. She's going to work it down low. It's over to Meredith. We got Mary Lou Cosavera in the game. Charlotte DeMeo. And Mackin. Huge impact on today's game. I don't think she is on the score sheet, but she has been dominant at the face-off dot and also on defense. So Westborough is going to pick it up. They're looking to transition into their offense. Pass goes high. Olivia Mason looking to get the possession. She has it in her stick and takes contact, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. So Westwood going the other way. Pass by Noble up to Shea. Shea's got it. Shea takes. All right, it looks like it was contact that went over her head, the sphere area, and she's going to keep the ball. Shea over to Krumzik. To Mackin. So Westwood, with these passes, are allowing the clock to tick. 7 minutes left in the game. Pass inside, ball gets loose, intended for Mackin. Mackin fighting it off and trying to pick it up, and she does. Jen Mackin. Looked like it was a pass from Meredith, Ava Meredith, freshman Ava Meredith to Jen Mackin. Got loose. Mackin chased it down, picked it up, and Westwood with the possession. Sullivan inside to Krumzik. Krumzik looking to make a move. Sends it over to Shea. Back up top to Sullivan. Cosavera sends it down to Ava Meredith. Ava Meredith has a couple bodies on her, able to pick it up and get away unscathed. Sullivan looking for a cutter. She finds one, but ball got away there. It was intended for Krumzik, but great backup there. Cosavera able to pick it up before it was heading its way out of bounds. Sullivan. Krumzik. Krumzik gonna hold on it, pass it back to Sullivan. Sullivan looks inside, has Charlotte DeMeo. Charlotte DeMeo had a couple bodies on her, then looks to send it inside again, but the goaltender able to get a stick on that one. So Rabick able to get a stick on that one, trying to send it up to 15. Emily Gray. Emily's got a couple players on her. Westwood always making it difficult for opponent players to try and get their breakout going into transition. Send it up this side. Ball gets loose there. Knocked loose again. And Mackin looking to pick it up. Mackin's still battling for it. So Mackin had the opportunity to pick it up. She took a stick there, and ref blows the whistle, and Westwood gets the possession. Noble breaks two players there to get loose. But Hillary Noble looks like she's going to stay in the offensive zone area. Do we see her score a goal here? We saw it in senior night. She's passed it inside to Charlotte DeMayo. Somehow she's able to maintain it in her stick. Charlotte gets back up, shot on net, and a goal! What a goal, and a highlight reel goal. DeMayo has it. She was working towards the net, fell down, somehow able to keep the ball in the pocket of the stick, gets back up, makes a couple moves, shot on net, gets the goal. What a goal by Charlotte DeMayo, and Westwood's 17th goal. And the 5th goal for Charlotte DeMayo. Five goals for Charlotte DeMayo. Having herself a game. And folks, another draw control from Charlotte DeMayo. That's got to be 10 at a minimum. 10 draw controls from her on a minimum. Just absolutely dominant. 10 draw controls and 5 goals. What a playoff game for Charlotte DeMayo. Unbelievable. Inside pass to Kate Sullivan, and Kate Sullivan with the goal on a nice pass from Ava Meredith. So Kate Sullivan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. 5 goals for Kate Sullivan. And the clock continues to tick. Inside 3 minutes now in the 4th quarter in the game.
So you're all like, have you played play? Are you like here play?
Westwood going back to the face-off. So we got Shay and Emily DeMayo on the wings. Ball loose. Mackin looking to pick it up. It's heading towards the sideline area. It looked like it did get out of bounds, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. So Westwood is going to pass it around. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the game. Looking to close this out and be on their way to the round of 8.
St. John? Because I recognize you.
And with this win today, folks,
What? Yeah, I coached them in like little
let's see if we have the right bracket up.
clinics. Where'd you go to baseball?
So with this win today,
When I was in high school, I interned.
Westwood will play the winner of Walpole and Bill Ricca. Shot on net and a goal by Krumzik. Katie Krumzik with the goal and Westwood's 19th goal. So with the win today, yeah, Westwood will play the winner of Walpole and Walpole, or the Walpole Bill Ricca Memorial Game. Walpole the number 2 seed in Division 2, and Bill Ricca is the 15 seed. So regardless if it's, you know, Walpole or Bill Ricca, Westwood is on a mission here. 19-4 in a round of 16 game. I haven't seen wins this large when Westwood was a 1 or 2 seed. Just a unbelievable effort by the ladies today. And a lot of different contributors in the action. We have Charlotte DeMayo, 5 goals.
And we would leave.
Cece Thurman, 4 goals. Kate Sullivan, 1, 2, 3, 4 goals. There was another goal. Who scored there? I did not see that one, so apologies to whoever that was. I was counting tally. But with that goal is the 20th goal, and 3 seconds left in the game, 2-1. And that's going to complete the Westwood win. So what a win in the round of 16 for your Westwood Wolverines, winning 20-4 over a very talented Westborough team. Westwood, as mentioned, moves on to the round of 8, where they will play the winner of Bill Rickham Memorial or Walpole. We'll keep an eye on that. Walpole, a very talented team. Wouldn't be surprised if it's them. If it is, the game will be in Walpole, which, you know, not a bad thing for Westwood, the next town over. But what a game, what a season. You know, if this is the final game we cover, Evan, for the season, what a great opportunity watching this team, well-coached team by Margot Spatola. Great leadership and unbelievable talent. Really starting to play their best lacrosse. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for the next game and what is to come for this team. But what a game, what a day, and can't wait for what the future has in store for this team into the MIA Division II playoffs. But thank you everyone for watching, who's continued to watch us all season, who's been supporting Westwood Media Center all season for all the sports coverage. If this is the last game of the season, we look forward to seeing you come fall. Expect big things come in the fall. We are very excited and very excited to bring Westwood sports directly to you and able to see it and keep these memories for a very, very long time. So once again, folks, thank you for watching. Big win for Westwood over a very tough Westborough team and on to the round of 8.